Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your reading for the week of, December 18th or something like that. It's in the title. You have this Scarab Beetle card. It says magic works through you. You have this Vulture Spirit. It says nothing is wasted. And so the Vulture kind of is a master of conservation of energy. So he, flies around, he soars around. He doesn't really flap his wings until he sees food. So Vultures represent kind of conserving your energy for something and then knowing when the right moment to kind of strike is. And I feel that there could be a big opportunity coming in for you with the Ace of Pentacles. And, this is something really big is what I'm getting here, Leo. It's kind of interesting because, I feel like some of you have an opportunity right now. This is not going to be for all of you, but I feel like some of you, it's like you have an opportunity that looks kind of big, right now, right? And I feel like there's something much bigger coming. So, I wouldn't say let's say you have, an opportunity to improve your finances right now or whatever, take the opportunity. But I also feel that there's something bigger coming in. It's like you ain't seen nothing yet is kind of what I'm hearing here in this reading. So again, just know that there could be something a lot bigger. I feel like you're realizing how powerful you are with this magic works through you card. It's like you're realizing what your true power is, what you are capable of accomplishing in life. How much energy you have, what you can create, what you can do. And this reading feels pretty good. You do have the Nine of Swords, but the last row you have the Ten of Swords, but it is coming up in the area of the good stuff, so it can represent a blessing in disguise. But again, you have the Ace of Pentacles here, some sort of big opportunity coming in for you. I kind of feel it's a blessing in disguise as well. It's maybe you have an opportunity right now, but I feel like this is the appetizer. It's like if you have a big opportunity right now, I feel like that you're working on right now, this second. Again, like I said, I feel like it's like the appetizer. It's like the main course is coming, is what this reading is saying to me. And I don't even think you know about it yet or anything. And I'm not trying to be mysterious. I don't think this is, something mysterious or anything. I think that it could, it's like one of those things where it's something that you have been working towards or working on, or it has to do with a skill that you have, something like that. But it's definitely a big opportunity. You have the Five of Swords. I feel like you need to take the risk here with the Five of Swords. So, just looking around at everything that's going on in this reading, I definitely would take the risk on whatever this is, especially if it's financially related, something that you're doing financially. I feel this would be really good for you. I've said to you before in the past as well, Leo, that I believe you Leos are probably working on things, or, it's like a lot of the stuff going on in your life could have to do with, changes in your career. Let's say you've had a career for 20 years or something like that. I think Leo's story is that your career could be changing. Maybe you never thought you would change your career, but you actually are. So some sort of change here. You have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is like a never-ending nightmare, but really I feel that it's just saying there's a decision that needs to be made, because you go to the Seven of Cups to the Temperance card. So for a lot of you, I feel this reading is pretty simple. It's saying that there's some sort of choice or decision that needs to be made here. This could be in love. Some of you, there could be a love decision here. We go Ace of Cups, Six of Cups to the Knight of Wands. This tells me that you could be attracting a new person into your life. And maybe you've dealt with, toxic people in the recent past, or maybe you've dealt with people who've really, kind of done you dirty here. But I feel like there's good new love coming in. With the Ace of Pentacles, you have the King of Swords. King of Swords is a card of knowledge and wisdom. King of Swords is a card of knowing how to do things, and he has a lot of knowledge and wisdom. It really tells me that you have the knowledge and wisdom necessary to take advantage of an opportunity and make it very successful. So, again, this looks very good to me. With the Five of Swords, you have the Star here. The Star is a card of a wish fulfillment. Very interesting. You could be healing from a breakup or a separation, or you have fully healed. I mean, it's kind of weird because I'm getting that with the Five of Swords that you've fully healed from something, and now you're moving forward. This could be why love is showing up. It's saying, it's almost as if the reading, this part of it is saying that you are ready. You are ready to enter into something new. You are ready for that next connection or something. I don't know. We're going to look into that. With the Nine of Swords, yes, you have the King of Wands. I feel like you need to realize that you are in control of your own reality, And I feel like you need to realize that you are in control of everything that happens to you, and happens in your life. So I feel like I don't know what I'm trying to say here, Leo, but what I'm trying to say is that, if you're thinking like, oh, if only this person would do this or that or the other thing, my life would be perfect. It's like, no, I kind of feel like this reading is saying that you need to take like 110% responsibility for the things that are happening in your life. And the second you do that is the second that you're going to become, very, very successful. So I am getting a little bit of that, like kind of like radical self-reliance or whatever you want to call it, right? And I don't think it'll always be this way, right? But I'm just saying, like, right now, I feel that it is time for you to kind of like really take care of yourself or something is what I'm getting on that King of Wands. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have this mystic circle. It says your abilities will be enhanced. You also have this key. It says locked doors can now be opened. There's something about your, kind of like true power being enhanced or something here. I kind of said that at the beginning of the reading. I also feel that there are it's like time for you to shine or time for you to get to the next level is really what this is saying, I feel it's time for you to get to the next level in your life. I feel it's time for you to, experience things that you haven't experienced in a really long time. I also feel for a lot of you that you really could be leveling up your, in your career or in your finances. It's kind of weird because I do feel a little stretched out, if I put myself in your shoes here. So if you're working on business or career or work, whatever it is that you do, it's almost like, maybe you're doing a lot right now, but I do feel that things are going to all start making sense. Those are like the words I'm getting here is that, it's like things are spread out. You have a lot to do. You're going to be very busy, but at the same time, it's almost as if the busyness is going to make sense because it's all going to add up to like one thing. So you're actually going to be less busy in the future, but I feel that you're going to be more successful. So I don't know. That sounds like a win to me here, Leo, like whatever you're doing. You have the Death card, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Death card is, of course, a transformation. Everybody, I don't know. It's kind of boring because I think that we are going through a major transformation at this time, everybody. So, it just wouldn't surprise me if you're going through a major transformation. You have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is about being spoiled for choice, having a lot of options. Seven of Cups, is one of those things where I believe we just need to pick a cup and make it happen. It's like there are good things and bad things in these cups. So you could be looking at opportunities that exist, and it's like you're seeing the good things, you're seeing the bad things, but until you actually put something into practice, until you manifest something here on Earth, until you actually start building, whatever you're dreaming of, you're not going to know how things are going to turn out. So, I really feel it's time for you to kind of put that energy into things that you're creating or wanting to create in your life. And it's time to like bring it down to earth. It's time for you to make sure that you're creating things here on Earth as well. You have the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is your emotions overflowing. So I feel for a lot of you that, you could be feeling like your emotions are overflowing at this time. I would say that the Ace of Cups is a card of happiness. I also do feel that there could be new love coming in for you. I feel like there's something that you've already seen, is what I'm getting. Like you already have your eye on a person. For a lot of you, like if you want love, if this message is for you, I feel like you've seen a person, this is like someone you've seen in public or, you work with or that you've like met at a party. It's like feels very social to me. So I would say that this is a person who's close to you already in some way. Maybe you go to school with the person or whatever. And the weird thing is, I feel like I've said this to you before, but I see you like moving with this person in the future. Obviously, this is not going to be for all of you, but for some of you, it's like you're meeting a person and I feel like either you're going to move in with them very quickly or you are moving with this person or will be. I don't know. With the Death card, you have the Nine of Swords. Yes, I actually loved seeing this because this to me says that you are ending a difficult cycle. I feel like you're bringing some sort of challenge or difficulty to an end here. With the Seven of Cups, you have the Empress. Very attractive at this time. You could also be attracting an Empress as well, and it could be any gender, but we go King of Wands to the Empress. So you could be attracting someone you find very attractive. This could also be you being very attractive at this time. So again, if you're looking for love, I would definitely get out in public because this to me looks like something that you are going to be discovering in public, not, behind closed doors. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Sun. Definitely a lot of happiness coming in for you, a lot of like joy and happiness coming in for you as well. So love it. I also feel that this is you. So you're showing up in a strong position. The other thing is, didn't I say something about you like glowing or something like that just 2 seconds ago? You have the Sun and the Star here, well, this way. And The sun and the star are fame and fortune. So, for a lot of you, I'm telling you right now, like, I don't know if this is a glow up or if you're just getting attention because you're doing what you're supposed to be doing in your life, but looks really good to me. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this Pallas Athena card. It says think on it. You have this Aries card. It says act on it. So I would think then act on something. But I feel like you are going to be taking action on something very, very quickly. It's not going to be perfect, right? You have the Temperance card here. You have the Temperance, Eight of Pentacles, in the Six of Cups. The Temperance card is a card of like turning one thing into another. It's a card of alchemy, trying to turn, you can turn a negative into a positive. You can also turn a positive into a negative with the Temperance card. But I kind of do feel that the Temperance card is saying, whatever the situation is, it's not going to be perfect. You're going to have to see how things go. Like whatever you're working on in life, I feel like you're going to have to like put the work in. And I kind of feel this is encouraging you to get started instead of trying to make something perfect in your life. And, that's like what I get here. I don't know what the hell I'm trying to say in your reading today, Leo, but, it's almost like, if you're hoping that you can, that there's a person, if you're hoping like, let me wait till I, make this certain amount of money or whatever, it's like, I feel like you're going to miss out. And, again, I never say that because in readings, I try not to say those things because I don't think we should rush. I don't think we should push ourselves into something if we're truly not ready. You know what I mean? So it's like, take your time. But at the same time, like if you're meeting a person, they're like a really good person, it's like I feel like you could be meeting a really attractive person. So it's like if you say no or if you don't accept it, I feel like they're just going to move on to someone else. It's like one of those things, Now, I don't think we ever, if something's meant for us, it's meant for us. I don't think we ever truly miss out on something. But, I kind of would like say, yeah, maybe you're not 100% ready, but, you can get ready. Same thing, but I really also feel this is like in work or business. It's like something is not perfect. And, I think you just have to get moving on it. And I say that because you have the Eight of Pentacles. You also have that Act card. Eight of Pentacles is, really a card of mastering a craft, but he's not perfect. He is an apprentice. He is learning how to do something. I think a lot of people try to skip that apprenticeship stage, right? They want things to be perfect. They want things to, kind of do well, totally understand, totally get the whole perfectionist thing. But at the same time, we have to be an apprentice. We have to be willing to learn as we go. And I think that's what's going on here, It's like I have this YouTube group that I've been working on with a bunch of people from this channel, right? And, in that group I've had like multiple people say like that they don't want to put things out that aren't perfect because of how it'll reflect on them. And I'm always like, yeah, but you're looking at this the wrong way. It's like nobody expects you to be a Hollywood level producer, video editor, scripter, and all that other stuff, right? It's like YouTube is not about perfection. And as a matter of fact, I believe over the next 20 years, authenticity is the name of the game. If you're not authentic, you are going to lose. Plain and simple. If you are fake, if you try to be perfect, if you try to not put cover up on your giant zits, right? Or something like that, then you are going to fail. So, that's why I always say, like, it's time to be authentic. It's time to just not try to be perfect. And that's kind of like what I'm getting here with the Eight of Pentacles. You have the Six of Cups here. Six of Cups is a turnaround. Six of Cups could also be a soulmate, so I kind of feel like there is a soulmate coming in for you here. Definitely new love is what I would say. Maybe you were hurt in the past, but again, I'm telling you right now, this person, it's like I literally feel this could be perfect, this relationship. With the Temperance card, you have the Page of Swords, Page of Swords is about being curious. I believe we're in a time of curiosity as well, where if you're like interested in something, I would learn about it. If something captures your attention, I would go, explore it, see what happens, and, just go from there. With the Eight of Pentacles, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles is a change in direction. It's kind of like a card of analyzing something and then moving to something else. You have two sevens here. Two sevens to me represent internal fears that don't exist. So definitely time for you to let go of any fears that you have, in regards to anything that you're working on. With the Six of Cups, you have the apparently not. You have the Two of Swords here. Two of Swords is like this or that thinking. So Two of Swords says that there is a third place solution. I kind of get this energy of wanting to be saved here. I'm not criticizing you or anything like that, Leo. That's not like what I'm trying to get at here. But, again, if you are if you need money and, or better finances or whatever, and if you're saying like, oh, if only my boss would pay me more money, or if only my husband would go work harder, or, something like that. I feel that this is saying like that you need to it's like, I don't know how to say what I want to say without sounding like a jerk here, Leo. So just bear with me, right? But it's like, I feel like you need to be the one to work harder. I feel like you need to be the one to create the change. It's like, and this is not a bad thing, Leo. I want to stress that. Like, this is not bad. I feel that the universe is trying to empower you here. Like, I feel like the universe is saying, like, no, I want you to be the powerful one. I want you to be the one that shines right here. So, again, this is a good thing. This is not like, this is not the universe being like, oh, you need to do this, that, and the other thing. This is more like the universe wants you to feel good, wants you to feel courageous, empowered, successful, like all those things. And it's like, you clearly have the power to do it. So, I would go and do it, whatever it is, like whatever you want. I feel that this reading is kind of saying, take control. You have the Chariot right here. Chariot is a card of hard control. It says where there's a will, there's a way. You have this Moon card. It says cycles and change. I do, again, showing up in the good stuff. I feel like you're ending a difficult cycle. You have this Birds card. It says news and messages on it. I kind of feel, by the way, if you are interested in a person, I feel like there needs to be communication here. Definitely a very solid connection coming in for you, like something really good. I don't know where I'm going with that, but it looks really good. You have the Ten of Swords, again, ending a difficult cycle. In the area of the good stuff, this would represent a blessing in disguise. He is making a symbol right here, and that symbol kind of represents a blessing. It's the same symbol that the Hierophant is making in his deck or on his card. So I feel for a lot of you that there could be some blessings, or there are blessings coming in for you. You have the Chariot. The Chariot is a victory or success coming in for you. So, I feel for a lot of you that you could be finding success at this time. The Chariot is also about setting yourself apart. Every single person I read for, I don't know, we are clearly in a time where people need to set themselves apart, where people need to do things to make themselves unique or different in some way. Like, the universe has really been pushing this hard, so anything you can do to set yourself apart would be a good idea. You have this Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is about going on an adventure. I kind of feel like you are meeting a new person who is very spontaneous. It could be another fire sign. The other thing I'm getting is that, if this is not another fire sign, I feel like you have complementary, like, fire placements. Like, maybe you both have fire Venus signs, or maybe your Jupiter is in fire and their Venus is in fire, or something like that, or vice versa, or whatever, right? So it's kind of popping into my head that way, that there are, like, complementary fire placements. Maybe not the sun sign, but everything else. So let's see. With the Ten of Swords, you have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords, you've been getting this card with me since the beginning of time. Literally, go back to my oldest videos. You've been getting, you got the Eight of Spades. I used to only read playing cards, and you used to get the Eight of Spades with me all the time. But it's coming up in the good stuff, so maybe you're finally doing new things. With the Chariot, you have the Ace of Wands. Yep, passionate new beginning. We were talking about some sort of big opportunity that's bigger that could be coming in for you, and definitely see that here with the Ace of Wands. Again, there could be something in your life right now that is like a stepping stone. It's like working right now, but in the near future, there's going to be something better. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Two of Cups. Yep, like I said, Two of Cups, soulmate, perfect match. There's definitely love if you want it, for sure. Something, much, much better. I literally feel you could be meeting a person that you, like, marry. I am going to make that bold statement, and I never do. So, definitely a good person. And it could be any sign, whatever. Let's see. We're pulling 5 main themes. You have this criticism card. Again, do not take criticism to heart. But again, I feel like you need to accept valid criticism and, all that other stuff. So there you go. I would also be careful of criticizing things in your life. Like, I was getting that energy where it's like, if you're thinking like, oh, my boss should pay me more and all this other stuff, it's like, again, not a criticism, Leo, but I feel like you need to say to yourself, like, what do I need to do to make sure that I get paid more? And if I don't, how do I go get something else, right? You have this Romance card. Clearly, the whole entire reading is all about love. So, definitely a very solid connection. You have this Restlessness card. You need to channel that restless energy. Again, I think when you get into that restless space, maybe that's when you start criticizing people in your life. Maybe that's when you're like, oh, my husband should make more money, or my wife should make more money, or, my boss should pay me more, and all this other stuff. I feel like that, if you are saying those things, that is restlessness. And, maybe you need a hobby. Maybe you need something to channel that energy into, right? And I feel if you channel that energy, you're using it productively, constructively, instead of destructively. And, I think that's the key to success for you moving forward, is that you need to take that energy where, if you start criticizing other people or whatever, and again, not a criticism, we all do it. I'm far from perfect, right? Then, if you use that constructively, then you transmute the energy, temperance, then you will be more successful. You have this Fulfillment card. Yes. You have to move is what this is saying. Not literally. Like, again, some of you could be moving, right? For sure. But that's not what I'm talking about here. I feel like this fulfillment card is saying you need to go on a different adventure. It's time for you to do something differently in life, like in work, in business, in career, whatever it is you do. You know, it's time to kind of like either do something differently or upgrade. Yeah, you have choices to be made. Decision card here. Clearly, there's like a new decision or path for you to choose. Something much better. Something that's going to lead to a lot more success and abundance for you. So, definitely. I like this though, Leo. I feel like there's like good stuff coming in for you here. So thank you for being here, Leo. Really appreciate it. Definitely enjoy your week. And I thought I was going to say something else, but I guess not. So thank you and definitely enjoy your week.